First pitch of the at-bat. And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball one. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. 1 out, nobody on. Three and 2, full count. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Splitter. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2. Carlos Correa would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. First pitch on its way. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Correa, left field and carrying well. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Tanaka is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Justin Verlander is on the mound for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Justin Verlander, former Cy Young Award winner. He's done just about everything you can do as a starting pitcher. At one time, might have had the best and biggest arm in the game of baseball. Consistently 94 to 97 miles an hour. Really good overhand curveball. Has the slider, has the changeup. Usually you'll know if Justin Verlander is on early. If he gets through the first couple innings, 1, 2, 3, he's going to be tough to beat.
And a ball, 1-0. lifted in the air to straightaway center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a high pop-up. Gurriel has a play. And the inning is over. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He'll get us started in the top of the second. No balls and 1 strike. Gurriel is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot.
Yeah, you take a look at that 2-seamer right there, sinker. It had nasty downward plane on that ball. That thing must have gone down at least 6 inches. All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
Here comes the first pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez. 2-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike. To 2-2 now.
We're going to count 2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's another 2-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Batting 7, catcher.
Striding in for Houston, Brian McCann. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Fouled off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Batting 10, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Fastball in there for a called strike. Bird stands at second with no outs. Ready with the 0-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, one away.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Next for New York, Didi Gregorius, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gonzalez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. His line against Justin Verlander, he's 0 for 9. Verlander pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Throw to second and he's out. That'll end the inning, but they... Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're set for the top half of the third from the Bronx. Evan Gattis now standing in. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Right side, hit hard. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. Here's George Springer, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. And that misses inside 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Drury has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Astros leave one. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Brandon Drury will bat next as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch on its way. High and deep to right center. Back goes Springer to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Drury leads off second with nobody out. Lifted the other way out to left center. Correa over to his right, one down.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Striding in once again, Brett Gardner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Has a look, now the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. Drury ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Tagged there by McCann. They got him at the plate. Throw won't get him.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Springer. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. The Yanks leave one, but they lead it 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve as we begin the top of the 4th.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. One gone.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Carlos Correa will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. And he misses 2-1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
He loses him on ball 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yuli Gurriel looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Fouled away. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off the fourth for the Yankees, designated hitter,
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. There is Altuve, and there's one down now.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman, Greg Bird.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Greg Bird. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one. And it goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot that time for Greg Bird. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up at the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Here's Didi Gregorius. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Strike 2 on the curveball, 0-2.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Bregman has got it, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More from the Bronx after this. So stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The next 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. Bird has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. yanked fouled off to the right. No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fouled off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Evan Gaddis now standing in. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Hicks. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Gurriel waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another chance? Brandon Drury. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Gonzalez is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Bouncer up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And he will beat the throw to McCann, safe at home plate.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they face other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
George Springer waits on deck. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Gregorius is calling for it. He's got it 1 away. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No hits to this point. Hit back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. Gardner going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Correa. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And this is knocked down on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. And that'll put it. Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. On the move is Reddick. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman
Greg Bird will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Correa has it. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yanks. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another 1-2 delivery. Popped him up. Bird on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marwin Gonzalez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1 out, nobody on. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
And he fouls this one off. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're down 4-0. Colin McHugh gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Hicks. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. He's 1 for 4. McHugh has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Line to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting,
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Tyler Wade is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Goes to third with it, and he's called out on a close play at third. Drury leads off second with one gone in the inning. Another 0-2 home. Soft liner toward first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Here's Brett Gardner now. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. He's just 1 for 6. McHugh pauses. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for the Yankees. They lead it 4-0. Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll start us off in the 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone is.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Wade is up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next up for the Stros, Josh Reddick. It was a walk in his last trip. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is on the move. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Center fielder, number 4.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Here's George Springer. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with this first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Gardner makes the catch. Now here comes the runner from third. And to score is the runner from third. It's now a 4-1 game. Digging in and looking for more, Alex Bregman. He singled his last time up. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Hicks is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 1 run. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Bouncer to the left side. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Giancarlo Stanton now. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And now a pitch on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Springer. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Greg Bird, 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Striding in to start the 9th, Jose.
Now for Houston, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Aroldis Chapman comes out of the.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
From the stretch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting.
In there, no balls and a strike. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. New York took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Masahiro Tanaka is the winning pitcher of record. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Yankees. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Astros, 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Masahiro Tanaka. The save goes to Aroldis Chapman. The loss goes to Justin Verlander. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.